Hey fam, what is going on, and welcome back to another Ghost of Yotei video. If you're anything like me and you played Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Tsushima Legends, then you may or may not be a hunter main, aka you love ranged combat over anything, over assassinating, over samurai style gameplay. Even though swordplay is really fun, there's just something about using a bow and arrow that I love so much. If you are like me, then this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to show you guys how to get the armor that is equivalent to Ghost of Tsushima's Tadayori armor that you get in the story mode, which is the archery armor that is equivalent to Ghost of Yotei's armor, which is called the Dragonfly Armor set. Now I'm going to show you how to get this armor set, and I'm going to show you the build that I'm using with this that makes it kind of freaking OP, along with the two archery charms that make this build even stronger, and I'm going to show you where to get these charms specifically. If this video helps you guys, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If not, it's all good. We love y'all anyway. And let me know what other content you guys might be looking for. Anyways, let's get to the video. All right, guys, so this is the armor set that I was talking about. This is called the Dragonfly Armor, and then it comes with this helmet. Now, I do want to say right off the bat, I have maxed out this armor. This is what it comes looking as, like the base set, and then this is what it looks like maxed out. The first thing I did was max it out. Also, I do want to stress that I did max out my ranged abilities right off the bat. This was the first thing that I maxed out. So if you guys are archery focused, you guys might want to do those things also. Now for my charms, the main charms that I have that are my archery charms are Mother's Charm and the Charm of Iron Focus, and I will go over how to get these two specific charms. As for my other charm slots, this is the build right here. Now you might notice that there are numbers next to 3 of these charms. That means that those are in the second tier of an upgradable charm. These charms are indeed upgradable. Same thing with the Mother's Charm right here. You can't see it because it's under me, but basically there are 3 stages to a Mother's Charm, and in order to upgrade them, all you have to do is learn songs. If you want to upgrade this charm, basically it'll tell you what you got to do to upgrade the charms, and I think it's really freaking cool. So this is the definition of Mother's Charm. Her presence on the wind quickens your arrows, increasing their damage by a moderate amount. Now that is at the tier 2 stage. Once you get to tier 3, it'll be a major amount of damage increase. And the next archery charm that I have is Charm of Iron Focus, which increases total concentration time by a moderate amount at tier 2, and then a major amount at tier 3. And then the first tier is obviously a minor amount of increase. And then for the last 2 charms is more healing and basically survivability. Now the beauty of the Dragonfly Armor, this is basically the description. Fully drawing your bow creates a brief timed glint. Now the glint is visible and you'll be able to see it. It's like a blue glint. Firing an arrow during the glint empowers your shot, majorly increasing its damage and range. Remember, this is maxed out, so that verbiage will be different. The majorly, moderate, major, all that stuff will be different when you first get it, so I would highly suggest maxing it out right off the rip. Also, max out your bow and arrows if you want the most out of this build. Firing an empowered arrow, remember your arrows get empowered if you shoot them at the glint. Firing an empowered arrow grants a moderate amount of concentration, so basically your concentration will come back if you're holding it and freezing time. So essentially you could stay in concentration for as long as you have arrows, increasing arrow reload speed by a major amount. So you're knocking those arrows and shooting them. Basically you can stay in concentration mode as long as you want. This build is insane. Let's go over how to get the armor. Now guys, if you want to get the armor, you will have to come right about here. You're gonna want to check your quests ASAP, because the quest is called the Dragonfly Armor. Basically it's going to be around an individual named Daijiro. All right, so I did actually go back and check to see where we got this Dragonfly Armor quest from, and if you go right here in this specific spot on the map that is just south of Moiwa Grotto, you actually run into Genji, which you met earlier. He is the armorer, and he's kind of sitting here with this little camp, and you'll sit down and you'll have camp with him, have some food, have a little conversation, upgrade your armor, and then when you go to exit the camp, he will tell you about an individual named Daijiro that basically had the Dragonfly Dragonfly Armor and he was trying to barter it. He'll give you a cool little funny story, and then you will be able to activate the quest. Now, I don't know if Genji is actually in this spot always, but I did happen to have ran into him at this moment in time. So if you guys can find him here and you don't have the quest already, then maybe he'll give you the quest. If not, kind of look around and maybe you'll run into him. You're going to want to head here. Once you get here, you will find Daijiro. Him and Ronin are fighting, and basically you're going to intervene and protect him from the Ronin. Daijiro is going to then meet you at Huranu's Rest. I don't know if I said that right. After he meets you there, he is going to challenge you to a little gambling. Now, if you haven't done the gambling game in this game yet, it's really fun. But you will, at this point, get a tutorial and a nice flashback from Atsu's past with her mom and her mom teaching her how to play the gambling game. Now, one little pro tip, if you're having issue with the gambling, I would suggest going into accessibility, going down to Zeni Haijiki's shot power display and turning it on. If you're having issue, like I said, gauging the power of your shots in this gambling game and you don't want to lose, I would suggest turning this on because it will give you a guide and it will show you where your coin will go on release of the trigger. Once you finish gambling, he is going to run away from you before giving you the armor because he's promised you the armor at this point and he hasn't given it to you yet. Once he runs away, he's going to step outside, he's going to get captured, and he's going to head up here to this camp. You're going to come to this camp. You're going to save him. And then you guys are going to set up a little trap to get the rest of the raiders that come and try to get him. After you guys spring the trap, kill the raiders, and head back down here, then he will finally give you this amazing armor. And the second you get this armor, you come here to Genji and you can upgrade and max out your armor. Now, guys, let's get on to the charms. The first charm that I have is called Mother's Charm. You are going to find that in the very first area. You are going to find that here. So right here, you'll find the White Dye House just west of Yotei River. And just a little northwest, you'll find Mount Yotei Shrine. You're going to ride up to this shrine right here. Right, you're going to have a beautiful ride up to this shrine, and when you get here, you'll hop off your horse and you'll do this super nice parkour climb all the way to the top of Mount Yotei. Once you get to the top of Mount Yotei, you will find a camp, you will find an altar, and you will get not only Mother's Charm, but you will also get Father's Charm. Okay, so you'll have both of these charms by the end of this. As a pro tip, I highly suggest that you guys continue around the top of Mount Yotei and explore. Here we are at the top of Mount Yotei. Right there is where you will find the charms. Okay, you need to go all the way around, and here you will find a pillar and you will find a beautiful katana. This katana is called Starlight Abyss, right? You see the little moon, you see the stars. It's gorgeous. One of the best katanas in this game. Make sure you are going all the way around, okay? And before you descend to the bottom, you need to go down into the crater, because yes, you see another altar right there. That'll give you another technique point to even further increase your ranged attack damage. So I would highly suggest that you make sure you explore Mount Yotei properly. Now let's talk about the next charm that we are going to get, called the Charm of Iron Focus. This one is actually really fun, and I got some tips for you on this one as well, naturally. So also in the first starting area, as you can see, you're going to want to head up the river north, and when it breaks right here, you're going to head left. This is going to take you to the Ainu Hunting Grounds. Now the Ainu Hunting Grounds is going to give you a cool flashback of Atsu's past. You will be able to play this little game as a child. Basically, she challenges her brother. Really cool. And this individual right here, you will be able to speak with him and start the game. The game is pretty simple. You have to shoot your arrow through 6 hoops with 6 arrows, and that's all you get. So basically, 1, 2, 3 are hanging. Now you see this kid right here, this kid down here, and sorry, I got aim assist on, and this kid right here. They will throw hoops, and those will be your last 3 hoops. So in order to get the maxed out version of this charm, which is 2, as you can see how I have it right here, you have to go and shoot all 6 hoops with all 6 arrows. Now here's the tips. I would highly suggest turning off aim assist, because as easy as it is for these ones, right, aim assist makes it really hard to shoot moving targets because it keeps bouncing back and forth. See, as you can see, trying to lead a moving target is really difficult with aim assist on. So I would highly suggest that you make sure that you have that turned off. Also, I would suggest that at this point, you want to make sure you have points at least in increased concentration slowdown time, and maybe at least 1 or 2 here and 1 here in the concentration cooldown. And you want to save your concentration for when they throw the hoops. This way you can use it to kind of lead the hoops and get your arrow through them. Once you get all 6, you will get this charm, and basically your build will be set. Thank you for the resub. You're actually insane. What the big W, 20 months. I appreciate you. Okay. Way better without aim assist. This one's bull. Yes! Fuck you! Hooked! This one's easy. Let's go! Yeah, you gotta turn off aim assist.
Return,
There it is. Now, if you're wondering why I have major charm slots on all the way down right here instead of just the top 2, as you progress and as you upgrade your charms, you will start getting major charm slots. I don't know if it fills up all the way or not, but it might. Also know that you can put major and minor charms in major charm slots, so you're not stuck with only doing major charms, which is actually really cool. So yeah, that's the build. That's what we're working with right here, right? We got the little thing. And this is really fun. I actually really enjoy this build a lot. All right, guys, that is gonna be it. I hope this video helped you guys. Let me know if you guys are gonna try this down below, and let me know what else you guys want to hear from Ghost of Yotei. Maybe some more builds, maybe where to find some armors and stuff like that. But I will likely be doing more the more stuff that I find. So hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If not, it's all good. We love y'all anyway. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.